Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Hafide, and congratulations, Admiral Lundy. The Coast Guard has had an enduring presence across the Pacific Islands since World War II, and as somebody who's coming from the Northern Mariana Islands, I can personally attest to the value that the Coast Guard brings the men and women to protect our waters and save lives. Whether responding to typhoons or delivering aid to atolls around the Pacific Islands, drug interdiction, or just protecting our sovereign waters from illegal fishing. You guys have been there, so I want to first of all express my deep gratitude on behalf of our community for all the work that you have put into protecting our waters. So my first question is, we've been hearing a lot about just some of the issues that folks have with the budget, but I wanted to hear from your perspective. Can you describe the benefits that the Coast Guard could receive based on the House-passed reconciliation package? Specifically, can you tell us how the House-passed investments will provide our service members with resources they need to conduct life-saving missions and drug interdictions?
Congresswoman, the investment in reconciliation will provide a recapitalization of the capital assets we need, our cutters, boats, aircraft, C5I systems, and shore infrastructure necessary to conduct all of those operations, including throughout the Indo-Pacific.
Thank you. So, everybody's talking about these cutters. And really, I don't normally sit in this subcommittee. So the primary reason that I wanted to sit in, and thank you to the chairman and ranking member, is to talk about the fast cutters. From what I understand, they have been a force multiplier for our region, especially within the FSM and the other remote island nations when it comes to the bilateral shipwriter agreements. Can you speak to the value that the fast cutter response cutters bring to the region, and also what would it take for the CNMI to be considered as an alternative home port option for your cutters?
Well, Congresswoman, as you know, the U.S. is not only a Pacific nation, it's a Pacific island nation because of the Americans that make their home in Hawaii and the 3 territories in the Pacific, including the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, and American Samoa. In the last 6 years since I served out there, since Linda Lee and I served out there in District 14, we have increased the Coast Guard cutter presence by 8 cutters, 8 new cutters, 6 of those fast response cutters in Honolulu, 6 based in Guam, 2 national security cutters in Hawaii as well, and then we've added a 270-foot cutter that we permanently transferred. With support of the Congress here and the administration, we have appropriations in 2024 to deliver next year 2 additional fast response cutters out to the Western Pacific to be based there. We're looking at home port options in Guam, and we will look at options also in the Northern Mariana Islands as we explore. There's a lot of demand for space out there, and so we're competing. We have other competing needs with others that want a home port. But we need those cutters forward. They are game-changing capability, not only to control, secure, and defend our borders in the U.S. territories there, but also to strengthen our relationship with the other Pacific Island nations that are working to control their own borders and protect their sovereignty against the malign influence of the Chinese Communist Party throughout the Pacific Islands.
Well, thank you for that. Please do let me know how I can be of assistance to get you to make the decision to consider the CNMI to be one of the fast cutters home port. Thank you.
Thank you.
I yield my time, Mr. Chairman.